Hi guys, and
Hello.
Welcome back to my channel. So as you guys can see, today I have a guest in my video. Yeah,
I'm back again.
Yeah, Phil's back. So if you guys are new to my channel and this is the first video that you're watching from me, this is Phil. Phil is my fiance. Been together how long? Almost 3 years?
Yeah, about over 2.5 years.
Yeah, we've been together a while. So I asked you guys on my Instagram story to send in like couples related questions, and you guys sent in so many. So yeah, I thought I would go through some of them. Unfortunately we won't be able to get through all of them in this video because we got sent a lot.
Yeah,
some of the questions that were sent in are more suitable for a girls talk video, so I'm gonna save some of those for a girls talk video and just focus on the ones
relating to us.
And yeah, just more like the coupley type of questions. Sorry if we don't quite get to your question, but we will probably do a part 2 at some stage. So if you guys want to be a part of the next Q&A that I do, either with Phil or just on my own, then make sure you head down below and follow my Instagram. It is just the same name as my YouTube name, and I'll always put a little thing on my stories. Without further ado, let's get started with the questions. So the first question we got is, when is the wedding? We're not gonna say the specific date. Do you want to give them a rough idea, or do we want to keep
Give them a year.
So we're gonna give you guys the year. So we're looking at the year 2023. I know it is quite far away, as some of you guys might think, but that is purely for a couple of reasons. The first reason is we want COVID to kind of be gone, because we don't want to book a whole lot of stuff and spend a whole lot of money and then it just get cancelled and we lose all that money. Second is for saving purposes, obviously, because weddings are expensive. I think the average wedding costs about 30 grand. And third, just so we've kind of planned our wedding around when we want to move and
moving plans, yeah,
all that kind of bits and pieces. So yeah, we'll kind of let you guys know closer to the time of when we're starting to plan everything. So the second question was kind of related to the wedding, and that is, where is the wedding going to be? Do we want to give them our kind of plans? Shall we just give them the idea of the place that we want?
Yeah.
Okay. We haven't actually like chosen a specific venue, but we are looking at having it at a winery.
Depends if it's going to be indoor, outdoor.
Yeah, we want
both ways.
we want something that we can change it depending on the day, because ideally I'd like it to be outside, but then I get cold really easily, so I don't want something outside and then it's bloody freezing and all of our guests are cold and we're cold, and it's just not going to be a good time.
Yeah.
Also, sorry if the lighting keeps changing, the sun keeps going in and out because it's like
cloudy.
It's like
a bit cloudy outside.
Yeah. Thinking about moving in with my boyfriend, how do you know for sure you're ready? It's a good question. I think the first thing that you have to be sure of is that things are going to work out with this person, because if you're in a relationship where it's a bit like one day you like him, the next minute you don't like him, and you kind of fight all the time, I would say you're not quite ready.
Living together is a lot different than just being in a relationship. Like, most of the times if you're having an argument or something, if you're living together, you can't just keep having those arguments, or like you can't just continue, like leave it at that, or like if you're arguing you have to be able to put it aside and work on, you have to be able to resolve it together. I think you'll have a gut feeling. And I would say listen to your gut feeling. If your gut feeling is telling you that it's right and it's the right time, then I would say go for it. If you're not sure, or if you fight a lot, or if you haven't been with this person very long and you don't actually know them very well, then I would say you're not quite ready. And also look at what you're giving up to do this as well. So like not moving a long time away. Yeah. But if you have to move a little bit out and you have to drive to work every day kind of thing, how much of a strain is that going to have? Which is going to be a better scenario for you, living where you are now or living away. You're around each other all the time as well. You kind of have to know that, and like you can't just like be like, oh well, I'm not going to talk to you today because I want to get this and this done. Okay, hopefully that kind of answers your question, and hopefully that kind of helps. So this is another wedding question, and that is, how's your wedding planning going? It is quite slow. It's quite slow, but that's purely because we're not thinking of having it for a few years from now. Yeah. We've thought about seasons, and we've thought about obviously that we want it at a winery. I've written up a rough guest list, but I do want to go down and make sure that it's like the people that I really care about and the people that care about us. Yeah, I've got like boards on Pinterest and stuff of like inspo and dress inspo and all that, but we've looked at suits for you. Yeah, that was a while ago. Yeah, that was a while ago. So I've got a rough idea what we want to do with that. But other than that, like we haven't really planned too much, just because it is like quite
far in the future. Who made the first move? This is a hard question because I don't really remember. This is actually
kind of a hard question because it's well, I remember vaguely that it was you.
But then it started with who followed who on Instagram.
Well, that was you.
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, well maybe it was me then.
Yeah, but that was like...
That was a year before we even
Yeah, that was a year before we actually got together, so that, I don't know if that counts really.
Otherwise, I invited you to the barbecue.
Yeah, exactly. So is that you making the first move?
But it wasn't like me trying to get with you, it's just because like I knew that you were down and...
Yeah, but I also know that you wanted me there, so I could read into that a bit, so... that could be interpreted as a first move in a way.
Yeah, maybe it was me then.
Yeah.
You made the first obvious move that you liked me.
That's the... No, your move was a subtle one. Mine was obvious.
Yours was obvious. Basically, Phil came to the house and just straight up kissed me, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, take that with what you will on who made the first move.
Yeah, there wasn't much restraint on that either.
Yeah, no, there was not. How long into the relationship did you talk about moving in together and who brought it up? And then we also got a question about, like, how long into the relationship did you talk about marriage and kids?
I don't remember the answer to the first question.
I know how long it was.
Yeah, you know, I can't remember.
So, I was house sitting for one of my clients at the salon, and she said I could bring, like, a boyfriend or a friend to come and stay with me if I didn't want to stay by myself. So I brought Phil, and that's when you asked me, and that was 2 weeks after we started going out, that you asked me if one day in the future I'd move in with you. And I said to Phil, if we're together for 6 months, then I will move in with you. And then at exactly 6 months we moved in together. But it wasn't like we remembered that conversation and we're like, oh, it's 6 months. Let's move in.
No, it was actually quite coincidental.
Yeah, it was very coincidental.
Yeah.
With marriage and kids, I don't remember.
Yeah, neither. I can't really remember.
Was that at our old flat?
I feel like we talked about it before then, and then we definitely discussed it at our first flat.
Yeah, I know we did at our definitely at our first flat.
I can't quite remember if we discussed kids at our first flat or our second.
No, we did. It was our first because we came up with the names.
Oh yeah, that's right.
First flat one night. Yeah. How did your relationship go during lockdown? It was good.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
We didn't really fight too much.
No, I mean the only really thing was you were a little bit stressed about it.
Yeah, I was stressed about lockdown because I didn't know how long it was going to last.
Yeah, I felt like I was trying to relieve a lot of that stress by just trying to distract you with, like, you know, board games, movies or something.
And our picnic.
Yeah.
Went on, which I vlogged. So yeah, I have a couple of quarantine vlogs. So if you want to see what we got up to, then I'll leave those down below. But yeah, I feel like it was good. It was nice to like see each other every day.
Yeah. Rather than us having, like, you know, rotating work schedules and whatnot.
Yeah, you guys probably just assume because we live together that we see each other often, but we actually don't. Yeah. So I work during the day. I usually have like a couple of days off each week, and then you usually start work at 4.
Recently, yeah.
Yeah, and that's like a few nights a week that you're not at home. So and then on 2 of the nights that you're not working, I have dance. So I only see you probably like 2 nights a week.
Yeah.
For a long period of time.
And that's like life as a bartender, isn't it?
Yeah, and then like obviously I see him during my days off, but some of my days off I have to leave to go to dance, and other times I don't, like, we don't actually see each other that much, so it was nice.
Or we're doing groceries or something.
Yeah, or we've got groceries or we've got stuff to do, we like can't like actually like hang out.
Yeah.
Have your families met?
Most of them have.
Yeah.
Bar a few.
Yeah, so I haven't met your extended family, like your cousins. I've met one of your cousins obviously, but I haven't met like all your grandparents and all your cousins. Yeah. And Phil hasn't met a whole lot of mine, but you've met my grandmother. Yeah. And you've met my mum and my dad, and his dad.
I met both of your grandmas.
Yeah, you have. True. Yeah. And my papa. But you haven't met my cousins. No. Your dad and your stepmom have met my parents, but my parents haven't met your mum. Yet. Or your mum's boyfriend. Yeah. Yeah, just because they haven't been here at the same time. Yeah. Yeah. Who said I love you first? Definitely me. Yeah, it was you. Yeah, I made sure that was me. Oh, did you? Yeah. Why? Because I wanted to say it first. The next question's like, when did you first realise you loved each other? I'm sure it was at least 3 or 4 months. Yeah. I feel like the first couple of months really tested us. Yeah, it did. As a couple. To see if we actually liked each other or not. That progressed quite fast. Yeah, it did. Yeah, probably after the first few months, I think. I think when you know, like you've kind of got a gut feeling that tells you if they're right or they're wrong, which a lot of people don't listen to.
Or don't quite understand in a way.
Yeah, but it's kind of there to like keep you safe, and it's kind of like your defense mechanism. So if your gut feeling's telling you something's okay, it probably is, and if it's telling you it's not, then it's not. What did your parents think of each other after the first meeting?
Oh, you were pretty fond of my parents.
Yeah.
I can't quite pinpoint with your parents because...
Yeah, I don't think they were the biggest fan of you. But that's just because of your living situation.
Yeah, that...
You weren't living with the best people.
No,
and I don't think my mum liked those kind of people. But then she like got to know you outside of them, and now she loves you.
It was kind of like warranted, but then again I didn't have much of other choice in a way.
I was so nervous to meet your parents. Your dad gave me a hug the first time I met him.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What does Phil think of your YouTube channel?
I get no problems there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't really have much of an issue.
No, as long as you've got a hobby you like doing.
What does Phil think of your style and the style of your house? So probably like my clothing style and then the style of our house.
Clothing styles? Yeah, I like your clothing style.
Yeah.
It's
it kind of goes all over the place.
It does a little bit.
Yeah.
It's not like too like what's the word, like cliche-ly girly.
Yeah.
But also not like too alternative.
Yeah. In a house?
Yeah, I like how you style the house. It's like, yeah, like I said, it's not too girly, but you can also have those aspects come out a little bit.
Yeah, like all the pink in the bedroom?
Yeah, well when you buy a pink duvet, yeah.
You like the colour though?
I didn't say this one, I meant this.
Oh, the other pink one.
Yeah, the real pink one.
Yeah, but that's because I had that from home, and it's a feather duvet, and it's really warm.
Yeah, I know.
That's why I've got that. We get a lot of compliments though on people that visit the flat, and they say it's really cute and cozy.
Yeah.
And they like how we've styled it, yeah.
I mean, I think it's the fact that like it is somewhat styled, rather than like just everything's just all over the place. It's
got personality and flair.
Yeah.
And creativity.
It's not just boring.
Yeah. Was it love at first sight? No.
Well, not in the typical sense.
It was more, I think it was more infatuation and attraction at first sight.
It was more attraction and chemistry, really. I've actually never seen many like examples of love at first sight, really.
I don't think it exists, because I think you have to, you can't just be like, look at someone and be like, oh I love them and I love their whole being, because you don't know them. Yeah. They could be a psycho for all you know.
Yeah, exactly. You can't make that decision without knowing they're not completely insane.
Yeah, I just don't personally believe in love at first sight, so I would say no, just because it's like you have attraction and chemistry with someone, but you can't really know that you love someone until you've spent a whole lot of time with them. Yeah,
until you know that's like 100% right.
Yeah. What are your favourite things to cook for dinner? Would you consider cooking episodes?
I know you like a good steak.
I love steak. Steak and mash.
Yeah. I know what's our favourite thing to eat.
Butter chicken is one of our favourite things to cook.
Actually, yes, that is true.
We love butter chicken.
We do make a lot of chicken dishes, really.
Yeah, we like chicken. And would we consider cooking episodes? Do you guys want cooking episodes? Because
I'm gonna say yeah.
Yeah,
it'd be mostly me cooking, because she can't cook for shit.
I'll try and help, but I can't cook. So I mean, if you want us to make cooking episodes, then we can. Or if you would just rather us add them into my daily vlogs and just have a section of us cooking dinner, let me know, because
or more of like a
step by step.
Yeah, kind of
like a main sit down.
Or maybe like a teaching thing just with you.
Yeah.
Because you need to learn.
Yeah. But I mean, we have to cook dinner every night, so if you want us to do it as a separate video on its own, dedicated to it, let me know in the comments. Or if you want us to do it in like a vlog, then let me know. Or if you want to switch it up and do both, then let me know too. Yeah. Because if you guys want to see it, we'll film it. Or if you want us to do baking videos or something. Because I've done a few of those on my channel, but I probably could do more. Let us know.
Don't pick anything too hard.
I'm not an expert. Amateurs. Yeah.
Like, I cannot poison someone.
That doesn't mean you can cook.
I can cook.
Yeah. Alright, next question. Baby names.
Are you telling them that?
No, we'll keep it secret.
Why did you write it down then?
Because someone asked if we've got baby names. Yes, we do.
Yeah, we do. We have baby names. Yeah.
We've got 2 girls' names and 1 boy's name picked out. But we've picked them out ages ago. And they all kind of like intertwine with either Phil or my family in a way. Like they have links to both. What are you wanting to study? I think that's directed at me.
Yeah.
I have 2 different things that I want to study. Both of them are quite different from each other, but I'm gonna keep it a secret and I'm not gonna reveal it until I hear back from the uni to say that I've got accepted into the courses that I want to do, because otherwise there's no point saying I want to study this and then I don't get accepted into the uni. And also, just in case I do change my mind, thoughts on cheating.
Like a nail in a coffin in a way, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or like, you know, that's the cut-off point.
Once a cheater, always a cheater.
Yeah, exactly.
In my opinion.
You really lose trust if that happens, and that can't be regained.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, if someone cheats on you once, you can't trust anything that they say.
You can't trust that they won't do that again.
Yeah, because if they've done it once with somebody, chances are they'll do it again with somebody else.
Or they already have done it with someone else.
Yeah, or they already have, or they'll find creative ways to keep it from you.
But that's the thing as well. It's like, now that they've done that, you have no idea what else they could have done.
I always like the saying, like, trust is like a piece of paper. Once it's crumpled, you can't really get it like flattened the same again. Once someone cheats on you and if they promise they'll never do it again, you can't trust that because they've already gone behind your back once. And a relationship without trust is nothing.
Yeah.
If you've been cheated on and you're still with the guy, get out, because that is a disastrous relationship.
That's
and that is
red flag.
That is just like a mental health breakdown waiting to happen. So girlfriend or boy, get out. Whoever you're with, if they've cheated on you, get out. How did you both know that you're with the one?
As you said before, it's like, you just know, don't you?
You just know, like, gut feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to explain unless you feel it yourself. Also, don't rush things. Be with someone for like a while.
Yeah, don't try and convince yourself that you're with the right person.
Yeah.
Because then you'll definitely be, you know.
You'll be with the wrong person.
Well, your gut will be telling you you're lying to yourself.
Yeah. Why does Phil have an earring?
It was a bit of a last minute decision.
Yeah.
Really pushed on by you.
Yeah, well, you said you wanted one for a while.
Yeah, and then it became a symbolic thing of like, you know, she got a ring, I get
an earring.
Yeah, I get some jewellery in my ear.
Yeah. So that's
she gets a piece of jewellery, I get a piece of jewellery.
Yeah. That's kind of how that came about.
Yeah.
So.
And I can't quite get a wedding band until we actually get married, so.
Yeah, you're not even showing them the other side. It's on this side.
Yeah. I've been switching it up lately, just with like a purple and a green one.
Yeah. Yeah, if guys want to have earrings, they can have earrings. There's nothing wrong with it. If
I thought it was quite common, to be honest.
Yeah, it is quite common nowadays. Or guys with nose rings, that's more common too.
Yeah, or at least guys have just either one earring or two, or both ears.
A lot of guys have them now.
Yeah, but it's mainly the lobes rather than anything else.
But if you're a guy and you want to get an earring, go for it. Or if you want multiple, you want a nose ring, go for it. No one's stopping you. What do your sisters think about Phil? I think they like you.
Yeah.
And you're an only child, so Phil doesn't have any siblings.
I don't have any siblings.
So
they can't have any thoughts about you.
Yeah, can't have any thoughts about me because they don't exist. What would you consider your style is? For both of us.
Both.
Do you want to answer that first? What you consider your style is?
My style? A bit more like very casual in a way.
Yeah.
Obviously I have like a skateboard as well, so it's like not too skater style, but more...
I would say smart casual for you.
Yeah, more smart casual sometimes.
Because you have your nice long collared shirts.
Yeah.
But then you can wear it with like a t-shirt underneath and jeans.
Yeah, exactly.
Or you can just wear a t-shirt and jeans like today.
Yeah.
Mine is just mixed. I think that's the only thing I can kind of say. Because I have girly and then I have edgy and then I have just casual and then more like dressed up. I just kind of do a mix of everything. Because I don't think you should stick to one style. I think you should kind of have like a bit of everything.
Yeah.
Do you share out all costs equally for your house, or how do you sort that out?
So we usually, we do it quite similar to that. Like, we'll spread it out quite evenly in a way.
Yeah.
To not overwhelm like just one of us. Yeah.
So we usually split rent, groceries and power. Yeah. So we try and pay those equally, and you'll pay internet once a month and I'll pay the petrol on my car. And the like car insurance, and you'll pay house insurance. Yeah. Obviously if one person needs extra, then we'll kind of help out where we can. If you're not sure on how to split things with people that you're living with, please try and split them equally, because it saves less fights. Or if someone has like a slightly bigger room in the house, they need to pay a little bit more for their rent or power or whatever it is that they're doing. I mean, it also gets into the thing is like, well, if you're splitting everything, who puts their name on, you know, the power bill or the rent or the lease?
like who takes all of it. Like at
but
the
just because
moment,
someone's name is on the lease doesn't mean that they have to pay everything.
Yeah, that doesn't mean the responsibilities are just theirs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You can't just live your life like that, because that's not fair.
Yeah, I mean, someone's just freeloading, aren't they?
Yeah, pretty much.
I've ran into people who have split it out like that. Like, they'll have one person who does practically all the bills, like the rent, the power, the internet, the groceries, and the other person fully saves their paycheck kind of thing.
Yeah, I couldn't live like that though.
Or like their one person's paycheck is split, but not split, but you know, used between them in a way.
Yeah. What is important for you both in a relationship?
Trust.
Yeah, that was gonna be my next thing.
I mean, like reliability as well. Like,
yeah,
they say they're gonna do something, that they do it.
Yeah, I would say trust is definitely a big one, because without trust, I feel like you don't have anything.
Yeah, you kind of lose a lot if you don't have that in a way.
Yeah. Listening is a big part of a relationship. It's important because you need to be able to hear the other person out, and they need to be able to hear you out.
Yeah, you also like communicate quite a lot.
Communication, that's the word. Yeah. So trust and communication are two big ones for me.
Because you don't want someone just listening and not adding in. That's why I say communication over listening. Yeah. It's like, well, it's just a one-sided conversation.
Yeah, it is. Obviously, you have to have attraction, because if you're not attracted to them, you're not really going to go.
I mean, I think it comes down to like communication as well. It's like just keeping each other informed of what's going on with everything. Yeah, because if you start hiding stuff from them because you don't want to burden them, or you don't want them to find out about something, it will crack your relationship. It does, yeah.
It'll cause tension.
Like, knowing where your partner is quite somewhat important.
Yeah. What are both your turn-offs / deal breakers? Cheating.
Yeah.
Cheating's a deal breaker.
Yeah.
I need someone who's motivated. I can't be with someone who just sits at home all day and does nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I'd need someone who works and isn't lazy.
Oh, you're
and
right
helps.
next to them. Right next to them, you know.
What? No, I'm letting the other people know.
I know.
If they keep lying to you.
Yeah.
Lies are a deal breaker. Do you get sick of each other? Sometimes.
Sometimes. I mean, over lockdown was a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Just because we were around each other like every day. We're not used to that.
Yeah.
It's not like that's a bad thing though.
Nah,
like,
it's not. It's normal.
Yeah, it doesn't cause like tension or anything.
It's not. I think there's a difference between getting sick of someone and getting annoyed with somebody.
Well, yeah.
So like, you can be you can be sick of hanging around them all the time because, like, you know, they're the same face that you see every day, or you do the same thing all the time, and you're kind of bored of it. But then it's not like you're annoyed with them so much to the point where you want to leave. Because like, you can get sick of someone, but you can yeah, you can get sick of someone, but you can still really, really love them. Yeah. You know?
It's like, even during lockdown, like, sometimes you'll be editing or something, I'll just come into the room and, like, read a book or something. Yeah. It's just, like, kind of segmenting it a bit.
Yeah, so we're still in the same room, but we're just doing different things. Yeah. Do you have the same friend group?
Kind of do, don't we?
We do and we don't. Because I have people that, I know a lot of people, because you're not from here.
Yeah, I'm not originally from here.
So you have your, like, work group, and you have some people from EIT that you're friends with that I'm not. Yeah. But then I have people that I went to school with that Phil doesn't know. Yeah. But then there's people that you met through me, and now we're all friends. Yeah. Who does the cooking? Well, I've answered that before.
Me.
Phil does. What do you both consider your dream home?
So that definition has kind of changed a little bit for me.
Go what it used to be and what it is now.
What it used to be would just be a house of some sort that has everything that I can utilise, or everything I need to, like, sustain myself in a way. Yeah. But as most houses are, my definition of home is wherever Paige is, so aww. Yeah, I know. So now it just depends wherever you are in a way, or like wherever we like are staying. Yeah. Residing. That's a better word for it, actually.
Yeah, I'm the same. I've drawn up a design of a home that I would one day like to build, and I'd like to live there.
It's like end goal.
I want to have a house that has at least 2 stories, has a garage, has a backyard, and is at least like a 3-bedroom house. Yeah. With you and the kids. That's right. Yeah. And a dog. And ideally a pool. That would be cool if we had one. And obviously, if you guys have watched my vlogs, then you'll know, but we're looking at moving to Auckland, so obviously something
that'd be in Auckland, yeah.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
Somewhere we can build ourselves, or I doubt there'll be something like that on the market anyway.
Yeah, that's why I kind of want to like build.
Yeah.
Because then it's exactly how I want it.
Yeah, you can be very particular how you want it designed.
Yeah. So we're just going to do 2 more questions because I feel like this video has probably been a long one. So, long-term goals.
You go.
Long-term goals, first things first, I want to be qualified in the field that I'm looking to study and earning enough to support my family. Second, married to you with at least 2 kids and to own a home. Own my dream home would be cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
And to be happy, because I can't have all of that if I'm not happy.
Yeah.
Well,
my goals are very similar to that in a way.
Yeah.
Being married to you, have a house of our own, and 2 kids, and happy. The only differences are like going into my career as a chartered accountant as well.
Yeah.
And hopefully it's something I have planned for afterwards, but yeah.
Okay, and then the last question that we're gonna do is, what are your favourite things to do as a couple?
Bake.
So I like watching movies, as stupid as it sounds. I like watching movies together.
Yeah.
We recently went on a bike ride together, and that was cool. So fun. So I want to do more of that in the summer, and going to the beach. I love going to the beach with you in the summer, and then going to the little fish and chip shop. One of the best things about summer. And going to the waterfall, even though you hate heights.
And I hate walking in the water as well.
Yeah, but we'll get some of those little shoes.
Yeah.
For summer, that makes it easier. I like going for walks too.
It's a lot further to fall.
Like up the peak.
Yeah.
And down by the beach. Yeah. That's really fun.
Yep.
As stupid as it sounds, grocery shopping.
Yeah.
Because when we couldn't grocery shop together through level 4 and level 3, it sucked.
And it was funny about that. You would go in and grocery shop and it'd be like half an hour.
Yep.
You would take half an hour to get everything on the list.
And I'd spend like way over budget.
Yeah, you would go over budget all the time. When I would do it, it would be like 10 minutes and I'd
It was so fast. I couldn't even get through one 10-minute YouTube video and Phil would be in and out.
I wasn't even I didn't even think I was going fast doing it. I was just like going down the list and I eventually got to the end. I was like, okay, cool, let's go. Yep.
All done.
Alright, I'm good.
Now it's nice that we can do that together and just pick things out.
Yeah.
And it was one of those things that I really took for granted before lockdown, was us being able to do groceries together.
Yeah.
Whereas now that we can actually do them together after not being able to do them for so long, I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Those are all the questions we're going to answer in today's video. Like I said before, we still have some that we can go through. So if you do want to see a part 2, let us know down below.
Do we have enough for a part 2?
Well, I can ask for a couple more, but we've got at least like a good few for a part 2. If you guys would be interested in like a Q&A specifically for Phil, and you guys can ask Phil questions and Phil can sit here and answer some, let me know too, because I think that would be quite interesting for them to get to know you a little bit better. Yeah. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Please make sure to turn on the notifications and check out my social media. It's all linked below. Do you want your Instagram?
Yeah.
No, sorry. Phil's not going to be linked down below.
Person, sorry.
Yeah. And if you've got any other videos you'd like us to do together, then let us know and we can film them. Alright, well, I will see you in the next video.
I'll see you in the next one I'm in.
Yeah, and Phil will be in whatever one he's in next.
Yeah.
Alright. Bye.
Bye.
Stop. Okay, how many more do we want to answer?
How many more are there?
There's a lot. We can't answer all of them in this video.
I'll keep going then.
A design of a home that maybe.
Okay.